we have discussed about the definitions and many other parts of the circle, in which I told you what is the circle, what is its radius, what is its center and diameter, and what is the relation between diameter and the radius. Now let's see again the definition of the circle. When we say that a geometrical figure is a circle, we say that a circle is a closed figure in which every point of its boundary is at equal distance from a fixed point. That is, if we have a closed figure like this, then in which this line, this curve or this curvilinear line is its boundary, and this is the fixed point for which we are talking. Then we can say that this curvilinear line is formed with infinite number of points, so that every point of this boundary is at equal distance from this fixed point. That means if we draw any line from the boundary to this point like this, then the distance of each line are equal. Then we say that a circle is a closed curve, a simple closed curve, or a simple figure, simple closed figure in which every point of its boundary is at equal distance from the fixed point this. This fixed point O is called its radius, and the distance from the center and the point the center and the boundary is called its radius. That means this is the radius. Generally, radius is represented by the small letter R, and the center is represented by O. O means origin. That means the circle is originated from this point. So a circle is a simple closed curve in which every point of its boundary is at equal distance from the fixed point O. Now let's see its interior and exterior. Interior and exterior of a circle. A circle is divided the plane into three parts. Let's see by the figure. This is a circle with center O and radius R. Here we can see that this circle has three parts or three regions. The first is this circle, that means this line. This line is also require an area and region, and this region is also formed by the circle, and the region this is also formed by the circle. So we can see that there are three regions which is divided by the circle. The first region is itself the circle, second region is outside of the circle, and the third region is inside the circle. So we say that a circle divides the plane into three parts. One is the circle itself, second the region outside the circle, and the third region lies inside the circle. So that all the points that are lies inside the circle, then we say that the point are lies in interior of the circle, and the region that lies inside the circle is called its interior, and the region that lies outside the circle is known as exterior of the circle. and the boundary of the circle is itself its circumference. So that if we take any point like this is the point A and this is the point B and the last point this on the circle that is X. So we say that the point A lies inside the circle, so that this point is the interior point, and we say that the point A lies inside the interior of the circle. And here we can see that the point B is lies outside the circle. So we say that the point B is lies in the exterior of the circle, and the point X is lies on the boundary of the circle. That means the point X lies on the circle. So here we can see that a circle divides the plane into three parts. The one part is itself the circle, the second part is the interior of the circle, and the third part is the exterior of the circle. This is the interior and exterior of the circle. Now let's see the next part or next organ of the circle, which is known as chord and arc of the circle. Let's see what is the chord of the circle. Chord. Chord of the circle. This is the circle with center O and radius R. This is the circle with center O and radius R. Then a line segment which joins 2 points on the circle. Let us suppose that there is 2 points A and B, and a line segment which joins the point A and B is called chord of the circle. We define the chord as a line segment which joins 2 points in the circle is called chord of the circle. Okay, I hope the definition of chord of the circle is clear to everybody. We say that a line segment which joins the 2 points on the circle is known as chord. I say that 2 points on the circle. That means these 2 points are lying on the circumference of the circle, and the line segment which joins these 2 points is known as chord of the circle. Let's see a remark regarding with the chord of the circle is that, as we know that the circumference of the circle possesses infinite number of points, because as we know that a line contains infinite number of points, so that this circumference is also a curvilinear line, a curvilinear boundary, so that it has also infinite number of points. So we can say that a circle has infinite number of chords, because in the circle the circumference has infinite number of points, so that there are infinite number of chords may also be drawn. And the second, the chord which passes through the center of the circle. The chord which passes through the center of the circle is called its diameter. The chord which passes through the center of the circle is called chord. We can also say that the diameter of the circle is the longest chord of the circle. This chord or the chord which passes through the center is known as diameter. So we can say that the diameter of the circle is the longest chord of the circle. The third one is this is the circle with center O and radius R. Here we can say that the circle is itself form a region. The circle is itself form a region like this. This is the region which is formed by the circle, so that the region is known as circular region. The region is known as the circular region. Means this region is formed by the circle. If we suppose that this is a plane, then this plane is the smooth surface and it has no any specific region. But when we draw a circle on a plane, then the circle itself forms a region which is known as the circular region. Which is known as the circular region. I hope what is the circular region is clear. So in the other way we can say that the interior of the circle is known as the circular region. And the last remark is, if a line which intersects the circle at 2 points, if a line which intersects the circle at 2 points, then the line is known as secant of the circle. Let's see by the figure. This is the circle with center O and radius R. And here we define the secant. We say that a line which intersects the circle at 2 points. A line which intersects the circle at 2 points, then such line is known as the secant of the circle. I hope these topics are clear to everybody. Let's see once again what is the secant. This line is known as secant of the circle. In the definition of chord, we notice that there is 2 points which is joined by only the line segment. And in the term of secant, here also 2 points on the circle, but the circle is intersecting by the line XY. But in the case of chord, there is 2 points which are just joined by a line segment, so that there is a little difference between the chord and the secant is that the line segment which join 2 points on the circle is known as the chord, and the line which intersects the circle at the 2 points is known as the secant of the circle. I hope it is clear to everybody. So thank you for watching this video. We will study the other definition and questions in our next video.